Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing Roxy's weekly challenge. So today we are going to make some of our own stamped labels, and so you're going to need a whole lot of stuff. So you need a book page. So I've got, this is more modern book page, and then I've got some older, slightly older book pages. You'll also need like a block of this. It's much better to stamp on a block of paper than on the hard surface because it's soft and it takes the stamp better. Then I've got some, let me just get it into piles. I've got some ephemera, some damaged ephemera. So I might choose an area and stamp on it. I've got some moldy old letters here, but some parts are not moldy, so we'll clear those off and use the bits that are usable. But you can also, if you don't have original stuff, you can use digital. So I've got some printed out ephemera and letter. I didn't pull them all out. I also thought I might stamp on here. This could be nice, that sort of thing. So I've got a variety. I've got an actual, a couple of pages there. I might stamp on there. I also thought these sorts of things are good. These are from some of the Victorian fussy cutting kits, and I thought, you know, stamping on some of those will be really cool. So just really more the scripty sort of ones. I've got pulled those out, and then the pink one here, the pink one there. And I also thought I might stamp on some of the embroideries. I thought that could be cool. So just a variety of things to experiment with and see how we go. So I'll put those over there. Don't need any glue today. You'll need inks. I've got blue VersaFine Twilight, VersaFine Clair, Pine Cone, VersaFine Clair, Rainforest, Glamorous, and Black, Nocturne. I don't know if that one is working. I know that I bought a new one. I just keep them upside down. One of you ladies told me to do that. I might need scissors. I've got a couple of these because I have these stamps here. These were Signet stamps. I'm not sure what brand those were because I don't keep the packaging. And then I have these. I might use that one. And this is the French brand Florilège design. This one's Toga. That one I don't know. Same with that. Oh no, this one's Florilège design. That's that one too. That one is the same, and I think that one is as well because I really like that French brand. Yeah, that's what we're using. Might not need all of them. I may then decide I need something else, but I'm not really planning on going and adding lots of butterflies or bees. We've done that sort of thing before. I'm doing more scripty-do type of stamping. So I guess we can just get cracking. I might start with one of these smaller ones. No, that's not going to come off there, so I'll just use it like that. And I'll start with the blue. Oh, and you'll also need some wet one or a rag or something like that just to be able to, let's just give it a test, just to be able to clean off your stamps. Very nice. Okay. And yeah, I can keep that. So, well, let's do one on here. So just say you're wanting to have a vertical one with some font on it. Just choose a nice piece of font that you like. And I might just use this. I think it's going to move. I'll just have to use my hands. So I'm actually going to keep this page. We'll do some stamping on this page to start off with. Yeah. And then we might do one the other way. Oops. It's okay. It's just a scrappy piece of paper. Try and be straight. I won't be. I probably need to stand. That's crooked, but I probably need to stand up. I'll put this aside because we'll do some more stamping on it, except those bodgy bits there. And you're just going to get a whole collection of really cool stamped bits. So I'll just put that over there. And we'll keep on with the blue. I'll wipe that one off because I'll probably move on to another one. And let's see. So if you only want to use one, what you have to do is you've got to cover that up, sort of thing. That's the only thing about those ones, but I might use that on a bigger piece of paper, so I'm going to use the smaller ones now. I probably should have pulled out the other. I've got more stamps. Just got to find a piece that's wide enough. I have more stamps, the Signet ones, and they're all different sizes. I probably should have pulled those out. So I'm going to do this one here. Love it. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, I'll do something else on that one. So just put them aside and then you can come back and do more. Yes, it'll be very iffy as to whether or not I put things on straight. Let's do something on one of these. Let's have a look. This one had a lot of interesting things on it because they're damaged. Like, you know, you can repair this piece of ephemera. You can glue some pieces of paper behind to strengthen it, or you can use it for something like this where you're going to I want to capture the Bologna off to the side and down. That's the only thing about the woodblock ones is you can't see where you're stamping. And then I might do that one up there. Cool. So we will cut these out afterwards and get to have a look and see how they are. But I'm just going to get on with the cracking with the stamping, and I might even do this one. See what we get. Like if I were to stamp it like there. Let's change colour because we've only done a bit, but yeah, I am going to be a bit all over the place with. I think I might like green. Green. Okay. And I am going to stamp. Let's turn the book around. I want to capture all, and then I might even get some plain bits, which is fine, because then I will come in with my wordy stamps over there. That is going to be really cool. I cannot wait to cut these up. I'm just going to put that over there, and I'm going to do this one again somewhere else. On something else. What else? I need a big one. For example, I could do it on this one down here. I didn't even stop to see if I was straight or not. Slightly crooked. I am a crooked person. Not in the crooked sense of the word. I mean, not in the criminal sense of the word. I'm just crooked. My eyes are crooked, as you know. They don't go straight. Okay. I'm just having a little bit of fun, guys. This is a little bit too much fun for me. Okay, so I need to just get rid of these. So it's always very disappointing when you see that they've gone moldy like that, because there's a little bit there, but we'll try not to touch it. That's just a nice piece of old rag paper with a tiny bit of mold. I'll take a bit more off, but isn't that beautiful? I don't even know how old this is. Was it on the piece that I ripped off? That's moldy. Excuse me while I look for the date. There's no date. No, just mold. Any date on that side? No. It's dateless, but this one seems to be, I reckon this could even be 17. This is old, this one. Now, what will we use? Maybe this one. And I'm thinking I might like, not brown, red. Let's do red. I know I'm off screen, I think, here. Oh, love it. And then I would like think I need to get the Signet ones. Just a second. Just bear with me 1 second. I'll just bring the whole drawer. How about that? Oh, I have other labels. They're more fancy. Tickets. So I label my drawers. This is I saw this, I don't know, someone on Instagram many years ago shared keeping their stamps in the drawer. I thought that was just the bee's knees. These are Signet stamps. I don't even know if they're on Etsy anymore. They were very expensive, the stamps. They gifted them to me to use them, and Gail and everyone. And I did try to promote them, but they were expensive. Because, I mean, it was expensive for them to get them made. It wasn't a cheap enterprise. Love that. Okay. Let's do a different size. I'll leave that one on there because I'm going to use that one again. Let's do a long one. I'm just going to give that a wipe off. They're still very sticky. I'm going to stick with the red for a minute. And then these will go into my, oh, I love it. They'll go into my label holder. I might even do just a little bit coming off. Nice. Okay. And a smaller one, but we're going to go on and use it on something else now. Put it in the middle. Okay, so I'll put that aside, but there's going to be more things happening there, but not yet. We'll keep on with the red for a second. And what about this? This is going to be good. Yep, really good. I want to do other colours, that's why I'm putting it aside. This one I'm going to do that way. Will it fit? No, it won't. So, oh, let's do this one. I might do this one like that. Oh, yep. You're going to get a better, and this is a piece of little bit of Steffi's Digital. I'm going to do that one. I think I might change my colour. Do I want to change my colour? Let's do blue. I'll just, yep, it's just slightly altered the colour of the blue, but that's okay. Sometimes you get a good colour. Oh, that's really good. Let's go over here and do there. And I'll do one over here. It's just a nice way to get a bit of variety, I think. Because otherwise we're using always the same things. Let's put that one in there. Actually, I'll fit that into there. And then I'm even going to do one on the plain, because then we can come back, or you can leave it plain, or otherwise we can come back and stamp in it. That's enough on that one. So I am going to and fro from all my different bits and pieces. Crooked, but I love it. Let's try and be a bit straighter. That might be a stretch of the imagination. Okay. And we'll do one on here. So revisiting some of the things that I've already stamped. And I'm going in different directions too, because sometimes you need a vertical one. What else do we have? Oh, these are good. You can get some nice different things from this. Maybe there. Yep. And I'm going to be done with this little one. Let's change shape. I still want to get into those big ones as well. I'll just put that there. Let's use this one with the blue. So even on ephemera, you can even stamp bits and pieces of your ephemera because it's fun. Now I tore that, but it doesn't matter. I think I'm going to get this bit over here. Yep, cool. And here I've got a tiny bit of, oh, here's a nice piece of script. Let's do it that way. Catch it over there. A bit of script and a bit of plain, yes. Okay, and where's that? Oh, here it is. This one. Let's do some blue on that one. Let's do that and that. Cool. Oh, we had this one as well. Oh, we haven't done any of the embroideries yet. Let's do one of those after. I might just capture. No, that can go in a little one. That. And like this. Okay, let's grab an embroidery. Like, for example, this one. I think I might use one of the, I don't think I want blue. What color would I like? I might do brown. Let's do brown. We haven't done brown yet. I'm going to grab one of these all over sort of ones. Maybe, yes, this one is probably the best one. Excuse the noise. It's vigorous inking. And I'm going to go about here, I think. We'll see what happens. I don't think I've seen that done before. Oh, they're going to be really cool. Love it. Now let's just, while we're here, maybe this one. And will I stay with brown? I like the brown with this embroidery, so I think I will. I can make my mess here. Oops, look what I've done. Look at all that ink. Oh, I messed it up. I didn't mean to get it there, but anyway, we'll see what happens. I've got to be careful not to press in the center because I've got ink there. A lot of ink. Oh, made a mess. Okay, let's clean it off. So I also like to show you what not to do. That's also a thing. Clean that off. Okay, let's try again and do a better job. Okay. Do the inking on the hard surface. And I'm going to stamp right there. If I could get it off the plastic, I would put it on the block and I'd do a much better job. Okay. You are not my friend stamp. It's okay, that one, but it's not perfect. Oh, what about this one? Oh, and I just stuck my finger in the ink. I might tell you too that I have off-white pants on, and now it's going to happen. I might just drop these on my lap, and then I'll really be in the doo-doo with myself, not with anybody else. Now, where are my other Signet stamps? Where have they all gone? Oh, I brought the drawer. Where's the drawer? Oh my goodness, I can't see the drawer. Here it is. Okay, I've got some mini ones here. Let's use a mini one. And I need to put it on a block. This is a whopping block for this little stamp. Look at that. And I'm going to go and grab that. And that. And that one. Might as well use it all. And that one, just a tiny bit. Oh, let's do this little bit here too, see what we can get. Okay, just a tiny bit. We'll cut those out soon, and then we'll see it'll be really super exciting. So with the little one, what else can I do? I can come and grab a little bit over here. Sometimes we need little mini ones. That's on that one. Don't need to stamp that one. Might even just get these lines here, that way and that way. Oh, went on top of the other one. Wouldn't you know? We might do a little piece here. Oh, I do like that. I'm going to do another one, another couple. There. Bashing again they are. What are they bashing? What do they need to bash? That is my question. What are you bashing? Let's grab this little scripty-doo down here. Okay, let's move on to something else. I'd like to do another embroidery. Oh, we didn't do any stamping on here. What about just one just filled with the font? Oh, yeah, like that. Okay, give it all a clean. We might change colour. Changing is the spice of life, in my opinion. Switching it up. Let's do some long. We haven't done many long. Oh, we did do a few, but we need to change colour. What colour do I have here? I've done red. Let's do black. Did we haven't done any green yet. Where's my green? Oh, over there. Did we do any green? Oh, maybe in the beginning. I just want to stamp all the things. I'm going to stamp this. What colour am I using? Black. Yeah, I like the black. And I might even do one down on the ecru part here, because sometimes you need a plain one. Yeah, cool. And let's do one on here. No, not on this one. I'll do one on here. Right, I think I'll grab a little bit of writing, a little bit not. So this one is working, this ink pad. And we have this interesting page. Don't have a longer one than this, I don't think. I could try and use that one, I think, for that bit. That's already like a stamp, isn't it? I really like... Well, let's grab some of this. That's that one. I won't do one on there. Oh, we haven't done anything on one of these. Let's do that. I just really do want to try them all. Might go there. Do it in a more orderly fashion, so that way I can get more out of it. A bit crooked. Love that. Probably not going to stamp those ones. There's not enough on them. We'll definitely have a pinky. I kind of need to stand up, but I'm not going to. I wanted to get the date. Oh, it'll cover the date, won't it? Okay, so I won't worry about it too much. Crooked. Crooked as. What else do I have here? Honestly, you can just experiment with it all. I wish I was like I could do things straight, but it's just something that's against my being. Not too bad. And then I wanted to also say, I nearly forgot these. What about these? So we can have some floral stamps. So I'm going to stamp over here. My tummy is rumbling. I haven't had my breakfast yet. Oh, absolutely love that. So again, if you don't have these things, you might have a digital that you can do it on. Love it. Okay, that's that one. And then I had also these. I thought these would be nice. This is a digital flower, obviously. And I thought even any of it will be nice. So I'm going to do that bit down there. Love that. And then this bit up here. Yes. You can even do the butterflies. I told you I'm going to stamp it all. Look at that. Let's do another one. Yep. Okay. Now what I want to do for the moment is just start cutting out a little bit, just so we can start to see what we're getting. I'm going to be very careful here because I still want to do more stamping on this one. I haven't used all of my stamps that I pulled out. I'm just going to cut this because I'll stamp on there again and I'll stamp on that one again. So let's just put that aside. Put that all over there, out of my way, out of my sight. But just to give you an idea of how cool bananas these are going to be. Love that. Okay, something different today. Like we've done stamping with the labels before, and then we've you know, stamped little butterflies. What I've done is stamped a page with all butterflies and script and all things. We can do that again another time if you want to, just let me know. And then you go over the top with your labels and then cut them out. But I haven't done it like this with these sorts of things before. So I'm going to be very careful. As I said, I can see, I can stamp, probably stamp, get the little one and stamp that little butterfly in the spirit of not being wasteful, getting the most out of it as you can. I've been hesitant to pause my video lately, simply because put that over there. I don't want to lose that. I might stamp that. My telephone is, when I go into iMovie to join them together, it's telling me it can't export the file because my phone's full, and I've been emptying it out. It's the iCloud is full, and so they're trying to force me to buy more memory in iCloud, but we have all kinds of other hard drives and things, you know, external ones that where we save stuff. So it's really annoying because I don't want to pay. We don't want to pay for any more. We already pay. See, ideally I would, well, I think I will have to because this will take forever, but I'll cut a few out with you guys and then I'll turn it off and cut them out and then get back to you, I think. Maybe I could even go and make my breakfast in between, and sip on that. That would give me more energy for cutting. I'm going quite close. Oh my goodness, I am in love with these. I'm going to be stamping all the things. The thing is, you have to pull out a whole lot of stuff. And I don't like pulling out all the stuff because you know what? I have to put it all away. It's like when Lulu was little and she'd have a temper tantrum. I'd send her to her room. I'm sure I've told you this before. I'd say, go to your room and come out when you... Because I like getting really angry with her, screaming at her, trying to reason with her. It didn't work. And I'm talking about like when she was 3 and 4 and 5. It's when I think she stopped after that having temper tantrums. Yeah, I'd say, go to your room and think about it. Come out when you've thought about it and you've finished. Like this. And she really took that on board. Like... She'd self-punish. She'd say, I'm going to my room to think about it. I'll come out when I'm done. And I'm like, good. But there were a couple of times where she packed her bag, like her little trolley bag. and she had this really cute My Doll one, and she'd go to the door, and I'd say, well, if you go out the door, you can't come back like this. Really, like, really mean. And then another time I caught her. I used to do that to my mum too. I used to say, I'm leaving. You know, so dramatic. And anyway, another time I caught her. I opened the door. I knew she was packing her bag, and I said to her, and she's putting all her toys in there, and I said to her, you realise that you're going to have, when you're done, you're not actually leaving, and you're going to have to put it all back. She went bonkers and was so frustrated with me because, you know, I'm the adult, so I knew exactly what to say to her when she was being naughty, and that would get her going. And oh my gosh, and she, with great rage, she took it all out of the bag and stopped and put it away. And then I closed the door, and I could hear her, you know, like this in there, being really frustrated. And then she'd come out and she'd say to me, I'm so sorry, Mummy, I'm so bad. And then I could not punish her, because she'd be like, I won't watch television for a week because I'm so bad. And I'm like, oh, Lulu, you're so you know, sorry for what you've done, that I can't, you know, just don't do it again. Like, you know, how can you punish someone who wants to punish themselves? It's very hard. So she didn't get a lot of punishments except for being sent to her room until she calmed down, because there was absolutely no talking to her. There was no reasoning, no talking, nothing would work. She did that with my mother-in-law. So my mother-in-law was actually, she was a really amazing teacher. She was always given the worst classes because she was able to, you know, sort the kids out, the really naughty kids, and she'd get them doing the best they could. And and she was really severe. Like, she was a very strict teacher, but they'd leave school absolutely loving her, fearing her and loving her at the same time, which is, I think, is a real talent as a teacher. And so one time, but with Lulu, because she's her only granddaughter, she seemed to be a little bit afraid of her. Like, afraid in the sense, like, she didn't want to make her angry, because then she was worried she wouldn't want to come over. But she didn't need to worry, because I would make Lulu go over there because she needed to go over and see her grandparents. But anyway, so she was in first class, and they would make them do pages and pages and pages of letters and numbers, like the same one over and over and over again, until they learn how to do it properly. And so oh no, she might have been in third class, because then they were allowed to use the pilot pens, the ones that you could erase. And so so Lulu's having a hissy fit. She didn't want to do these pages, and my mother-in-law's trying to convince her, using all of her expert teacher ways, but because it was her granddaughter, she, you know, it was a little bit more difficult for her. And so Lulu's doing the page, but because I used to say to Lulu, don't you dare try on your grandmother not to do your homework. You don't come home until it's done. Like, because I knew that she'd try and con her grandmother, because she knew that her grandmother would do whatever she wanted. And so she knew that she was afraid of me, that she'd be in trouble and punished if she, and I never ever had to do anything, because she was a good girl in that sense, but she'd always know that there were consequences. Oh, I love that one, to her actions. So I said, don't you dare come home with your homework not done. And so she's crying over the page of these letters that she had to do, like full pages of letters, just on and on. I mean, it was a bit exaggerated, but you know, that's how they learn to write. So my mother-in-law said to her, well, why don't you have a break? And she's like, no, my mum said I have to do my homework. I can't come home until it's done. I have to do it. And she's sobbing. And Maria's like, well, you're going to lose marks because you're crying all over the page and you're making a mess. And so she took the book, the note, you know, the book where she was doing all the writing, and she'd done several pages, and they were all wet. And so she went and blow dried them. And all of because it was a pilot pen, they disappear with heat. And all of the letters, I'm crying laughing, guys. I've got tears, I can't see. All of the letters and numbers that she'd been crying over doing for the 2 hours had disappeared. Oh my, and my mother-in-law nearly died. She just said, oh my gosh, I can't. I can't remember. She got her to do it, but I don't know how she did. She had to do it again. She said she wailed when she saw the page with no letters on there anymore, because yeah, that was a bit of a disaster. I said, oh well, now you know. You don't put heat on those things. I wouldn't have like, I know that, but I wouldn't have thought of it. I would have done the same thing. So yeah. So anyway, there's a little story from where she was little. Oh dear. Just passing the time. Look at that. You didn't even notice with my wonderful story how many labels I've cut out. Oh, just look at this. I'm getting a whole collection here. Could cut that one out a bit, but I can't see now because I've got teared over eyes. Right, I will pause you now and I will cut out the rest, and then we may do a little bit more stamping now that I've got all the stuff out. I don't know, we'll see what we need. So I'll put you on pause and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Whew, that took a while. My fingers are dirty, but look how unreal these are. I just love them. So a whole lot of embroidery ones, and that's those. I won't show all of them. These are with this book page, just 1900s, still pretty cool. Even like the plain one, like on that one, you could even come with a little bit of script in a different color and stamp on there, but maybe take off a bit of the ink on another piece of paper and then do it so it's faded. I didn't enjoy cutting these ones out so much. They're a little bit more difficult. Loved these digital ones, how they turned out. Look at those. I love those. And that one, they were Steffi's journal cards that he had done. All of those. And then this is the antique document, of course. That one's textural and amazing. So lots of those. I'm going to do some more, a little bit more stamping with you guys, because there's still a few things that we didn't stamp, but I won't cut them out. This is the vintage 1912 piece. They're absolutely gorgeous. I was excited to cut those out. Really nice. Oh, look, we got Bologna on that one. And that. So you can even write on that. So lots of those. And then this was, again, digital. That's a piece of ledger paper. These are all digitals, but they turned out really well. I really like them. So I'm still going to use my Tracy labels, of course I am, but I like to, now I've got some more different ones to use. Love that with the flowers as well. I thought that was the actual flower book page. I'm going to do more of those. This was more sort of digital, really cool, and you can do all the different colors. These were the butterflies, love those. And that was more of the flower one there. So I'll just put those aside. They'll go into my label holder. And there were a couple of things. Oh, I wanted to stamp on this one. I liked this one, like I would stamp here, and I'll use this one. And what color will we do? We haven't done any, we've done any green, not much. Where's the green? Oh, there, we didn't do any green, I don't think. So I'm going to stamp that one on there. I'll probably try and go ahead and finish stamping on all the things when off camera. So that way they're just done, because I've got lots of bits and pieces that I can use to stamp. So I'm going to stamp that there. And what I could do is do this whole piece crooked with all different colors. I might do that one again. Come down here at the bottom. Or should I do it in order? The questions I ask myself. I think I'll come down here and do this bit. Okay, so that's that one. I won't cut them out with you guys because that will drive you bonkers. And then I had the book page. I didn't do any of this book page. I had little ones here, little piece here that I could do. And what else do we have flying around here? Where are the, oh, they're over here. What about this one? We haven't done this one. And I need my thing. Not that one, this one. Take that one off. I'll just do the green now that we have it. Now I like there to be a little bit of off center too, so I'm going to put it like that. Crooked, I can see it's already crooked. Oh no, not too bad. Oh, I love it on the mid 1800s paper. That's really nice. Let's do this one. Like that. Love it. And we'll also do it that way. Now I chose this one because it's a bit smaller and that wasn't such a big piece. And then I've got another color. Let's do this one. I can't really use the big one because it's too big. And I want to go, oh well, I can use it. I can go that way. I could do it that way. Just put ink on those. That's a good idea. To there. So I haven't inked those ones so much. I may get a little bit. Yep. Cool. And let's use, no, I'm not using that one. That one's a bit difficult to cut out. I want to use this one. I might put that one up here. And here. And then I also wanted to go on to that other, this piece over here. See, I've kept all little bits. I can't really see how I'm putting it. That's all right. And what about, really got down to the little bits with that one, didn't I? I need something, oh, well, we might as well do this piece. Just to have a plain one. Where else am I going to put this one? What about like this? Because I could put it on as a tab. There. Oh yeah, I really like that. Oops. Do it somewhere else. Oh. Oh, here's the other piece. Here he is. I knew I had a bigger piece. I'll put that. I want to get the 1913. And then I want to grab see, I'm grabbing the numbers. Cool. And we can do this up here. So you get the idea. It's going to be cut off. But when you glue it down, it'll be fine. And we could do one this way because sometimes I like the vertical ones. Yeah. So you get the idea. So that is my video for today. We have made labels with all kinds of different bits and pieces. So we've used, well, let's just recap what we used. We used old book page, newer book pages. We've used vintage ephemera, both printed and original. We've used antique documents. We used printed embroidery. We've used printed butterflies and flowers. Trying to think what else. Printed letters, original letters. I think I already said that. Postcards. These are really cool. I'm gonna finish all of these off, I think. And then you'll see them in my my label holder. I probably won't cut them all out now today because that's going to take forever. But I will be using them in my next videos where I'm making ephemera, because they're super fun things to use. So I hope you enjoyed that. There are other ways of creating fun labels. So if you want to see the other way, where you stamp a whole page and then go with the labels over the top, then let me know. We can do that further down the track. And have a wonderful Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.